Yeah, it was an incredible moment for me, more than a decade ago. But it was an incredible moment for me because felt like I was playing some of the best tennis of my life. And, Rafa was world number one. It was also happened to be, I'd played some really good tennis in the weeks prior, but also at Indian Wells, from qualifying, made it to the fourth round. And what do I get? I get Rafa. So, it was it was a cool experience. That stadium at Indian Wells it's magical. It's one of the nicest stadiums that I've ever played in. And just I think before that match, he had beaten the guy that I used to train with, Rick DeVos. He had beaten another guy, another good friend of mine, Ryan Sweeting, and so now I had to play against him. So, and he had beaten them, pretty convincingly. So I was very nervous coming into this. I was also, I don't know if I was tired or what, but I was just excited. I'd played a ton of matches before that, but I was super excited to be there. But yeah, there's a definite intimidation factor. I think there was a few things a few pointers that players on the tour gave me is they told me that watch out for the way that Rafa's always in his own world once the match is called, and just kind of watch out for that, because it may appear that Rafa is whatever being, it's super intimidating, right? Because from the time he's on with his headphones and in there, he's always coming out a little bit later than his name is called. You're always waiting. On court, he's always adjusting his bottles and doing whatever he's doing, but it's always taking a little bit longer than whatever it is you're doing. So luckily I was, for me, none of that bothered, and it didn't bother me one bit, but I was just intrigued by the entire intensity, really, before the match. I remember when I was playing against him, I actually played a really good first set, got broken 5-all, so lost the set 7-5, felt competitive, kept it going in the second. I felt like I was playing, I was feeling more comfortable on the court. And 4-all in the second set, Rafa serving love 15. And we had a really long rally going back and forth, moved the ball up and down around the court. And you can actually see this on YouTube. It's hilarious because at love 15, I played an incredible point. I hit a forehand winner and I gave myself a huge come on, got all fired up, got the crowd super fired up. And I was like as pumped as I could have been because I could not have played a better point than that. And 4-all, love 30, Rafa serving, second set, I lose 8 points in a row. So he goes out from love 30, he gets an easy hold. Next thing you know, he breaks me at love, and thank you very much. There's the match. So yeah, that's one of the things I remember from that match. The last great point I played was the last point I won. But I mean, there's a reason he was as great as he was. There's a reason he was world number one at the time, And it was just an incredible experience from start to finish. And I feel very fortunate to have been able to play against him, spend some time with him, and watch his career, the way he handled himself professionally, up close and personal. And just a pleasure to be around. He's a true idol, I would say, to many of the new generation, many of the current players as well. One of the incredible things, he's never broken a racket, never thrown a racket. The way he's conducted himself has been top-notch from the start of his career till the end, and the respect that he's, garnered in the locker room especially, I feel like is something that speaks a lot about Rafa's character.